Isometric games make my brain tickle, and I know I'm not alone. From the relentless rush of Hades to the existential depth of Disco Elysium, that three-quarter view just hits different. If you're into tactical combat, deep RPG systems, and stunning isometric worlds, you're in the right place. I'm Chip, and here are 10 upcoming isometric games that you need to have on your radar. If you like what you see, please make sure to like and subscribe, and drop us a comment below if you're looking forward to any of the games on this list. The first on our list is Moonlighter 2. The first one absolutely slaps, so I'm really excited for this sequel. Moonlighter 2 has swapped out its pixelated top-down viewpoint for a swanky 3D isometric style. It's a roguelike where the core gameplay loop has you tackling Hades-like dungeon routes instead of the more Zelda-like paths from the first game, all to collect valuable loot to bring back and sell to your shop back in town. There's also an interesting backpack system where the amount of loot you carry is limited, and how you place those items in your inventory can either work to your benefit or seriously screw you over. Back in town, you'll manage your shop by selling items at the right prices to keep both your pockets flush and the townsfolk happy. You can then use that money to buy new armor, new weapons, and shop decorations, and repeat the cycle. The game is currently in early access, but the devs have shared a tasty roadmap showing what we can expect from the next two updates before it hits version 1.0. There's no release date just yet, but we know this is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Next up, arguably the most stylically unique game on this list, Holston, a gritty psychological survival horror set in an eerie, isolated 90s Polish town. A foul calamity has struck the area, slowly consuming everyone and everything it touches. The streets are overrun with this filthy slime, and the people, the buildings, and even the wildlife all seem to be deteriorating from the inside out. Your goal is simple: to find your lost friend and get out of there before the town sinks its claws into you. You'll find yourself fighting to survive against unfathomable monstrosities that now roam this dreary place, while working alongside locals who are understandably slowly losing their marbles. What really makes Holston stand out is that despite its crunchy pixel art style, the game switches to over-shoulder camera angles when using weapons and items, making the whole experience feel visceral and incredibly tense. The soundtrack also sounds absolutely amazing with some serious dark wave post-punk vibes. Holston doesn't have a release date just yet, but there's a demo available right now on PC. The next one I've been excited for a while. No Rest for the Wicked is an upcoming action RPG from the folks over at Moon Studios. Set in a world where a deadly plague has reared its head and corrupted the land, you're exploring enchanted environments, dark and dangerous dungeons, and a brutal world packed with enemies and bosses designed to test your precision and focus in combat. You play as a Serum, a member of a group of mystical holy warriors imbued with remarkable powers and sworn to defeat the pestilence at any cost. But that task becomes increasingly complicated as you're pulled into the struggles of the people and vast political conflicts of this downtrodden land. Chaos drags you in every direction as you fight to cleanse the plague and ultimately shape the kingdom's fate. No Rest for the Wicked blends brutal, precision-based combat, survival crafting elements, and deep RPG systems alongside co-op multiplayer. All of this is wrapped into this beautifully handcrafted world with a striking art style and a dark narrative that ties everything together. Honestly, this game is shaped up to be something special, and I highly recommend adding this to your wishlist. It's currently in early access, with actually most of the roadmap currently being completed following this month's multiplayer update. The game is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. The devs also expressed an interest in a potential Switch 2 port. Next up is Star Wars Zero Company. I had no idea this game was coming out until I started researching this list, but it's safe to say that I'm intrigued. In Zero Company, you command an elite squad through a gritty and authentic story in a single-player turn-based tactic games developed by BitReactor in collaboration with Respawn Entertainment and Lucasfilms. Set during the twilight of the Clone Wars, you step into the boots of Hawks, a former Republic officer who leads Zero Company, an unconventional crew of professional mercenaries hauled from across the galaxy. Hawks and his squad are recruited for a high-stakes operation that pits them against an emerging threat, one that could consume the galaxy if left unchecked. To succeed, you'll need to lead a team of uneasy allies who must put aside their differences to overcome nearly impossible odds. We haven't seen much gameplay yet beyond what was teased in the initial trailer, but so far it's shaping up really nicely. There's no release date just yet, but Star Wars Zero Company is coming to Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox. Easily one of my most anticipated games on this list, Zero Parades for Dead Spies is an upcoming CRPG by Zaum, the studio behind Disco Elysium, which is probably one of my favorite RPGs of all time, probably top 10. Billed as an espionage RPG, you play as a brilliant but tormented operative on one final desperate mission. You'll rebuild a fractured network, untangle a web of lies, and either prove yourself on the world stage or watch everything fall apart. Instead of encouraging quick saves and perfect decisions, the game introduces a dramatic encounter system that forces snap choices in the heat of the moment. The idea is to embrace chaos, live with the consequences, and fail forward. Now, Zarum has had a very turbulent few years behind the scenes, with key creators departing and the studio's future briefly looking uncertain. But the upside is that we're now seeing 5 separate projects in development inspired by Disco Elysium, featuring talent from the original teams. There's actually a lot to be excited about. Zero Parades is sneaking onto PC and PlayStation in 2026. I love Arc System Works, but I did not see Damon and Baby coming. This game looks absolutely wild. Damon and Baby is shaped up to be a unique action adventure, blending exploration in an expansive world with highly technical twin-stick shooting. At your home base, you power up Damon and make upgrades, and during exploration, you'll defeat enemies in complete areas as the story progresses, alternating between the 2 phases. Combat mixes up close-range attacks and long-range weapons with a huge arsenal to discover, including handguns, machine guns, and rocket launchers. You can level up Damon, customize his skills and outfits, and even jump into local co-op. Honestly, this game's already looking like it could become a cult classic, with characters and bosses that are absolutely mental. It's refreshing to see Arc System Works taking risks here instead of playing it ultra safe with another fighting game. I'm still out here hoping for a Blaze Blue sequel, but I'm sure we'll get one day, right? Damon and Baby is coming to Steam, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch this year. Technically more top-down than isometric, PUBG Blind Spot is the developer's answer to Rainbow Six Siege. It's an upcoming 5v5 tactical shooter built on clever positioning, tight teamwork, and coordinated strategies. You choose unique agents, create squad synergies, and execute smart plays that turn the tide of every round. Every angle counts. In Blind Spot, vision is everything. Holding key sightlines allows you to see more than your enemies, maximizing your odds of victory. A single attack can break a push or win the round. The game revolves around coordinated tactical combat, with each player taking on a specific role. Team play is strongly encouraged, and combat is designed to feel fast, deliberate, and precise, in the same vein as Valorant or the original Helldivers. Positioning and teamwork are absolutely paramount. There's no full release date yet, but PUBG Blind Spot is coming to early access on Steam on February 5th. Next on our list is Witchbrook, a charming witch life sim for up to 4 players. Start your new life as a resident in the bustling seaside city of Mossport, where you make friends, find love, and explore a world full of wonder on your journey to graduation and beyond. This one's been in development for a little while, with the game first being teased back in 2016, but fans have been waiting patiently. The game already looks incredibly deep, especially considering its pixel art, and last year, devs showed off the size of the world, which truly looks impressive. Every character in Mossport has their own schedule, whether they're working in one of the city's main businesses, grabbing a drink at the pub, studying in the library, or joining festivals. There's always something apparently happening in town. You can master magical arts, make friends with your classmates, and customize your clothing and house decorations. Plus, as we mentioned, the game supports co-op of up to 4 players, so you and your friends can explore together. Witchbrook is currently listed for 2026 on Steam and is coming to PC, Xbox, and Switch, with the devs hinting at other platforms in the future. If you love classic RPGs, Titan Quest II is bringing epic Greek mythology adventures back in 2026. You'll embark on an epic adventure, traveling from picturesque beaches and serene Greek temples to ruins haunted by shades of the dead, and even places no mortal has ever ventured, including the mysterious realm of the Morai themselves. Battle classic creatures from Greek myth and the original Titan Quest, including Ichthyans, centaurs, griffins, Pekampoi, and cyclopses, proving that the Age of Heroes is far from over. The game features a handcrafted campaign focused on exploration, full of mysteries and secrets. Legendary monsters lurk in hidden groves, ancient artifacts still carry magic from bygone ages, and you never know when you'll come face to face with a god. Every ruin holds a secret. Every statue tells a story. Visit memorable towns teeming with life and intrigue. The conversations and items along your journey can lead to surprising discoveries. Titan Quest II promises a flexible character system, meaningful loot, and challenging RPG combat, all woven into a beautifully realized world inspired by Greek mythology. It's currently in early access, with a full release coming this year on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Tiny Hero Courier is a wild miniature action game where you deliver packages, dodge zombies, and become an unlikely hero. Inspired by miniature worlds, dioramas, and the Love, Death, and Robots episode Night of the Mini Dead, the game humorously turns Rupert's ordinary courier life into something truly heroic. Deliver packages of all shapes and sizes, each affecting movement speed and strategy. Special packages like explosive TNT or fragile items create unique challenges and require careful handling, or you're going to face the consequences. You have to hold a button specifically to carry a package, which adds tension and skill to each delivery, as dropping one can have serious repercussions. You can solve puzzles, face off against bosses, drive across a world map, and upgrade your tech to make delivery smoother and more strategic. Tiny Courier doesn't have a release date just yet, but it's coming to Steam. That's it for our list of upcoming isometric games this year, but we want to hear from you. Which ones are you most excited for? Let us know in the comments down below. Personally, I've got my eyes on No Rest for the Wicked and PUBG Blindspot, but I'm curious to hear what you're most hyped for, what you think should have made the list, and whether you're okay with the creative liberties we took calling some of these games isometric. If you like what you see, drop us a like, and if you're feeling nice, drop us a sub. Take it easy, and we'll see you next time.